Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're old, welcome back. Today I have another lit reaction video for the channel to see. It is NBA Legends Explain Why Michael Jordan was better than everybody. Now that title is kind of like, it's too much. Like it's like a shot to every other basketball player. So before we get into it, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, don't forget to press that push bell notification so you get notified every time that we drop new content. And without further ado, let's jump right into this video.
By Petrovic, up.
Ooh.
No.
Nobody could block his ball at all.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
This is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Okay. Basketball Time Machine.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. Now, with the current NBA season, when the top 75 players of all time were selected, obviously Michael Jordan was not missing on that list. So in this video, I want to show you NBA greats telling their stories and explaining why Michael Jordan was the greatest player of all time. All right, but before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. And I would say, let's start.
Let's see, Chicago Bulls. His intros are always lit. Okay, let's see. And I felt like I wasn't
now
able
the
to watch
first clip that I want to show you guys is actually
all.
pretty amazing. It is Larry Bird, and he explains how he felt about Michael Jordan back in the days. And it's a current clip, so let's check it out.
Michael can beat you in a lot of different ways. He can beat you mentally, beat you physically. He can guard you, and he can score.
It's the truth, though.
I know
like
in my time, he was better than all of us.
He's always been a clutch
better
performer,
than all of y'all.
and one of the guys can take over late in the game, and that's what really made Michael Jordan so special.
Played today, he would
when the game was on the line, no one was better.
The thing that Michael Jordan doesn't get the most credit for probably would be the fact that he's the most fundamentally sound basketball player that ever lived.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there and just say I feel like Michael Jordan, he's often regarded as like the greatest basketball player of all time due to his unparalleled combination of skill, athleticism, and competitiveness as well. I feel like his scoring ability was just definitely legendary. So far I'm enjoying it. I feel like the man was just like a perfect blend of those. His skills, his basketball IQ, and his just like his desire to like just play ball and enjoy it. So far I'm enjoying it. If you guys are enjoying this video too, please give it a big thumbs up. But let's just get right back into it.
If you look at all the highlights, you see the dunks, and you see the the jumper,
crazy dunks.
But when he's on defense, the correct hands in the passing lane.
Nobody was guarding this man.
He turns the correct way. When he's in defensive position, he's weak side. He's on the right side of the ball. Like, he's the most fundamentally sound basketball player who was the greatest athlete. Most guys who are super athletic don't do that. To me, that's the one thing he does not get credit for.
That's I thought that was good. Ooh.
And the next clip that we're going to take a look at involves Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas. And as we know, Isaiah Thomas always had this, pretty difficult relationship with Michael Jordan. But in the following clip, he has at least some nice words to say about MJ. Let's have a look.
I vowed to myself, no matter how spectacular he
Ooh,
was,
that man
I was
almost
never going to
slipped.
show
Y'all seen
any
it?
emotion. Yeah. Zero. I'm not dapping you up with my, no, none of that. So I'm going to stay right here. But in my mind, I was saying, damn, did you see that?
This
In
man
my
got
mind, I was
smoke.
saying that. But my face was like, nah.
When we mentioned Jordan, did you notice his body language?
This man was just a force, all in all.
He's still on alert. He's still on alert, like he's sitting in the film room.
Crazy. They just enjoying old stories.
That's it.
You know, it's the one game that, ironically, this may sound a little bit odd, but it's probably more than any other game. That's the game I look forward to the most. Because you knew
You
that
look
night,
forward to it?
you had to be at your absolute best. And so if there's something,
At least y'all knew
matchup
that.
or whatever, that's going to bring out the best in you, if you're a true competitor, that's what you really want. And so for me, it was the one game I look forward to more than any
I mean, they
other
tried
game
to keep
play
up.
against him, because he was everything that you just described with LeBron. I was listening to you. Yeah. That's about the way it is. Yeah, like any slip up, any lull, any mistake that's made, he's gonna exploit it. He's gonna take advantage of it. So you had to be so keenly locked in. Game plan. Here's what we're doing.
Very
here's where I need
locked
to be.
in.
And you would be furious.
You need to be
if
in the
somebody
game
didn't
with playing with
think they
him.
were supposed to, because you knew, you know, look, I'm trusting that you're gonna be there. And so, because if you're not there,
Y'all seen him peg that ball, like get that ball out of there? Insane. I feel like he won. I believe Michael Jordan won like 10 scoring titles and just averaged, I want to say over 30 points per game for his career. Don't give me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm not no NBA sports fanatic, so I wouldn't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head of what I kind of know. So like I said, 30 points per game for his career. I feel like Jordan was just not only, you know, a prolific scorer, but he was also an exceptional defender. And I say that because he did earn the NBA Player Defensive of the Year award in 1988. So I think that was amazing. Jordan, he just is and will always be like the GOAT. His ridiculous talent, like I said, IQ, athleticism, versatility, plus the tough era he played, it just says it all. And none of these basketball players be stunting on him. It is what it is. Michael Jordan was number one, is number one, will always be number one. So far I'm enjoying it. If you guys are enjoying this video too, please give it a big thumbs up. And let's just get right back into it.
dude's about to do some, he's about to do something, real freaky here.
And the next clip that we're going to take a look at involved many NBA legends. And if you take a look at the quality of legends, you will really see that MJ was in a league of his own.
In his second year, which he missed most of the year with a foot injury, his own team didn't want him to play in the playoffs. And they were going to be playing against the Boston Celtics in the very first round. And we've got one of the great teams ever. In the first game, Michael Jordan, who we'd read about, heard about, and a nice career down in North Carolina, Olympic gold medal. And we play Michael, and he just puts himself in and says, I'm going to play. Game starts, Celtics were just rolling, playing great. Celtics
he
crowd,
played
Boston
regardless.
Garden, just over the top, fantastic. At the end of the game, which the Celtics win handily, Michael has 49 points, and we kind of shrugged, and because other guys have scored many points in games where they lose, and so we're kind of in the locker room after the game and muttering amongst ourselves, well, he'll never do that again.
Jordan with 8 on the clock.
Oh, he burned.
Jordan.
Burger King.
Oh, boy. 63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
63 points.
So in the locker room after this game, when he gets to 63 in our face, we look at each other and we say, this guy's pretty good.
Up to Jordan. Michael down the lane. Jammed it. Michael Jordan just rolled for the jam.
That man not playing. He dunking on any and everybody.
He asked Ryan Higgins, can he come to practice and just practice? He wanted to play some basketball. He itching to play some basketball. He asked Rick Adelman. Rick Adelman said, yeah. So he came to practice. He was still in shape and all this and all that. But, we thought he was rusty. He wasn't going to. But he asked,
that man was not rusty. I bet y'all was shocked.
He's like, we was like, he's good. But, he's not on your level. But, he's good. He's an all-star. So it seemed like when we said he is an all-star, it seemed like kind of took him like, okay, let me see if he really is an all-star.
This man played for him.
And oh my God, it was ugly. He took over practice. It was him, Ronnie Cycli, and some other guys. Ronnie was on our team, but he played with our guys. You could tell he was still the best in the world.
Michael Jordan at his best.
And the best.
Very few people on this planet that can do this. Try to take off starts.
I take pride in never being dunked on. In 19 years, I could probably say I probably have been dunked on like 3 or 4 times. But
By
his
who,
arrogance,
Shaq?
Michael Jordan came baseline one time and tried to dunk on me. And it hurt my heart. But I had to flagrant foul him and lay him out. And when I went to shake his hand and pick him up, he said, "Don't ever help nobody up." And he bounced right back up. And I knew then why he was the best player in the game. It resonated with me later because Pat Riley once told me, "You show other players respect by showing them none." So Michael Jordan was like, "Hey, we're on different teams. Yes, we're friends, we're fraternity brothers, we're on different teams, but when we're on this court, I don't know you, Shaq."
To compete, to win, that's all I live for, really. When you lose, you're easily forgotten, and I don't think anyone want to go to their graves forgotten.
If you really wanted to get a look into Michael's soul, you would actually watch a practice, not a game. When you watch somebody that talented,
them practices,
that focused in practice, that hardworking, that dominant in practice. I mean, he made every single drill feel like Game 7 of the finals. That's how competitive he was. And he just set a tone for himself and for the whole team with the way he approached practice. And that was pretty unique.
Wham! In your face. Michael tonight is showing the entire repertoire.
I just remember being a kid and getting the chance to watch somebody that he just did everything well. You know what I mean? Like, he played basketball at the excitement level. He won. He seemed to be like a tough competitor and vicious. Off the court, his commercials, like he just did everything. He had the coolest shoes, and like he dressed well, and like he had the perfect smile, and it was just kind of like he was a superhero.
Everything
is vintage Jordan superstar.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And even more important, click the notifications button so you always get notified once I upload a new video. All right, you guys, see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.
All right, y'all, that was the end of the video. I like when Shaq said that Michael Jordan told him to just never help anyone up while he was on the ground. That kind of fired me up. I'm not going to cap. Because as big as Shaq was, MJ was on the ground still teaching him something. That's insane, but it's funny because it's MJ. So overall, I enjoyed this video. I feel like Michael Jordan's work ethic and relentless drive to win just set him apart from his peers. It definitely did, as he consistently pushed himself and just was there, and his teammates as well, because he definitely pushed his teammates just to excel. I feel like the competitive spirit was evident in his performances during his critical moments, such as his 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls, where he was just named final MVP each time, just showcasing his ability to just elevate his game under pressure. So moreover, Michael Jordan was definitely an impact on the game. He extended beyond statistics, definitely. He revolutionized basketball culture and also just the global appeal of the NBA. His charisma, the style of play, and his markability, it just helped him to just popularize basketball worldwide, just making him like a cultural icon. So Michael Jordan's influence was definitely there. It can be seen in the way he just approached things and the game as well, just blending finesse with fierce competitiveness. So he was definitely a master of reading defenses and just creating his own shots, as y'all can see. He was just definitely there, often employing his signature fadeaway jumper. I definitely seen that a few times. Really loved it. So his legacy is, I feel like, it's not only defined by his on-court achievements, but also by his ability just to inspire future generations of players, especially those today, because there's no Larry Bird or Jordan at all. It just make him like a benchmark against like which all other basketball players are measured. So overall, I enjoyed this video. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because it was well deserved. As much as everyone here hates Bill, I feel like he did admit one thing: Michael is the ultimate test for our defense. That's a fact. That's literally respect. Everybody put respect on Michael Jordan's name. So overall, I enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video too, please give it a big thumbs up. Also comment down below what you guys think of my reaction video. And also comment down below what else you guys would like to see on the channel. We do have more NBA coming to the channel, so don't go anywhere. Before I let you guys go, please like, comment, subscribe. Also press that push bell notification so you get notified every time that we drop new content. And that is the end of this video.